Grande wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Okay, hello.
Do you have anything to report? We got the message from the Regana about Austin Rick. We had him dropped off at a separate port, off the books. Suffice to say, he's got a lot to answer for. That's a smart line to follow. Part of this role you're playing means having to make hard choices. Just remember not to lose. Oh, one more thing before we move on. For transparency's sake, you should know we were the ones that hired Ecliptic to attack Neva's ship. There was concern after what happened with the Regana that you might have trouble earning Neva's trust. Coming to her rescue ensured that would not be a problem. Ah, so I take it you have good news. Were you able to join the fleet? Then it worked. You're in. Sounds like everything is going as expected. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. Yes, you pass, but before we get too confident, that either me, just remember.
And their ruthlessness is only surpassed by their cunning. You should proceed with caution, regardless of how well you think you've ingratiated yourself.
So what's next for you on Neva? Where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the...
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the... I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding. Keep up the good work.
First mission of the books.
Alright, so with that over with, as you can see, we are back on this mission of the undercover into the Crimson Fleet.
You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30.
You wanted 4K, you got 4K. Not my problem.
If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Way to make a mess in front of my new rook.
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? I don't care. Time is money. But, all that aside, pencils ready? This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up. You think? And that's only part of it. But I can give you the short version. Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key. All right, history time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies put a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Cute, huh? Got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nav. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aww. In you, always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the Key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the Key, they established it as a base of operations and began pirating the spaceways. That was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but, we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, Queen of the Rare Exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
My prices might be high, but these goods ain't exactly easy to find.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how high. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you know? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit, given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Wraith? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your choices. It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety. It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need now is Delgado. The perfect segue into my... Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings. If Neva's chosen wisely. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired.
Over, we'll have the whole settled
there's our other
systems
new
on the
recruit.
run someday.
So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal, or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself. Boss. Good. You're getting it already. I like that.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvorov for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, Neva. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Sistef. Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the court. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me.
We may not have official security. Nothing like the smell of a dead shark after you cook them with an energy plant.
Captain on deck?
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so...
Fine.
All right, listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Crix's leg. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it. It's so simple, even a rook.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, when you're on a job, if that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball.
Yeah.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock. Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the Legis.
Yeah, he needs to get this thing open, like, right now.
Then crank up your suit heat, Mathis, because it's probably not going to get much better once we are in. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't... This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go. First, inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual, call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler.
How many people did the UC stick down here now?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much. It's better than trying to survive on the surface.
Much better. Even with the heating on, this place looks like a goddamn dump.
Now you know why the prisoners got fed up and looked to Griggs to lead the night.
We love getting those visual bugs. It's alright. Can y'all hurry up, please?
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better them than us, though, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that? Must be a nest. Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a... If we weren't on this job with Delgado... Enough already! I should have known better than... Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of... Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up... Well, this is just... the plan. Let's face it. Why? Because that's... the hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado. Huh? Oh, come on. We're just a couple of rooks. When are we ever gonna have a chance like this again? Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find. Oh, fine. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting... Now, let's find a...
Brush the dust off. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to first. I want you to keep looking for... And second, try and dig up what... Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any...
And here I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like rob a bank or something.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
against you. Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably... And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the... Of all the people to get trapped here with, fine, have it your... So, now that we've made it to the... Keep doing what we've been doing. I suppose we should start off by searching them. If he stashed any useful... Criggs's legacy, yeah, right. Bunch of campfire tales to keep us in line, that's what they are.
So he broke out of...
Delgado was right. Criggs must have hit the Galbank transport and... the money or something. But we play this right, and we're gonna be filthy stinking rich.
latest code to the utility room is 48611071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
Why is there like grenades and bullets just laying everywhere? Explain that one to me.
Like they cleared this place out. Well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving.
What is that thing? I don't know, but it's pretty cool looking. Good for you. An old AK. Not how AKs work, but okay. First, I thought it was just a giant USB stick.
things live in this kind of cold. That's bullshit.
Got my old trusty 1911 to keep me safe.
I hope you found something because I am getting... I know it. Everyone said I was out of my mind.
Hey, what the hell? This is...
That Mathis? Tell him this.
Whatever.
Okay. Now, I'm looking at schematics for the lock, but I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay. Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. Good answer. You're learning fast. Okay. Shuttle bay activated. Yup. It's got it. I think you have done a hell of a job, Rook.
What the hell is beeping like that?
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about... Oh, come on. You're right. Maybe I could have done more of the brain work. But hey, at least... Look, about all that killing Delgado... Now,
something?
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
There you are.
It's about time.
Not now, Nate. Well, you said you found something. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down.
No, Neva. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time... Okay, this... And the recording that you found proves that... Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have record. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Good. Because Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. I need you to board that ship. You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration.
Honestly, I'm surprised he...
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about...
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need...
If you have any last questions about the job, ask them now.
Every captain here has earned best.
Always listen to Delgado.
I hope you came with credit. We can talk about what... Don't miss me. Too much. If it's hard to find, I'm probably... Hey, don't be a stranger.
Rook,
Weapons for all occasions. Well, everyone all. Hey, if you want to put... I carry mo... Occasionally. Just don't screw me up. Oh, we all... A little advice. You bleed for the fleet. Anyone who says...
Oh my god, shut up.
Well, most people just glare. I bet I have.
Thank you. Oh my lord. Some people just don't know that I just want them to shut up. What is that? Where did it come from? Wait. This is from that ship, ain't it? Oh.
Whatever you... All right. See you around.
I am looking to start something.
Sure, I got something to.
Finish it.
Aye, I'm here if you need me.
gonna end it right here. And catch y'all next time. Thank y'all for joining. Have a good day.